So apparently your bank can now freeze your money, even if you've done absolutely nothing wrong. And I'm not just saying that, it's really happening to normal, regular people. It's not a rumour. There's been a bunch of new rules rolled out recently, and banks are now being extra cautious, which sounds sensible until they decide that your payment looks suspicious, and suddenly they've got the power to freeze your account. And I know what you might be thinking, that's not going to happen to me because I'm not doing anything dodgy. But that's exactly the point. It is happening right now to normal people. It's happening when people are just transferring their money to their savings account, for example. They're moving money from a house sale, or they're even just sending money to a solicitor. It's happening all the time. Now, I know somebody recently who has sold a property. They got their money paid into their account, and then all they did is move it to another current account. Sounds pretty normal, right? But the bank froze that account within 24 hours. She couldn't access her money for 2 weeks. No warning, no explanation, nothing. Mortgage payments due, bills to pay, tough. And that's when I realised that most of us think that we're in control of our money, but we're really not. Even if your money is sitting in the bank, they can freeze it, block it, or delay it without speaking to you, giving you notice or anything. So do we really have full control? Now look, I'm not saying panic, I'm not saying pull everything out and hide it under your mattress or anything like that. But I am saying it might be time to start thinking a bit differently, because when your money's just sitting in a current account or a savings account, it's not working for you, it's not growing, and it's not protected from inflation. And as I've just said, it's definitely not guaranteed to be accessible when you need it. And that's why more people who I know, including me, are starting to put their money to work in a smarter way. And for a lot of us, that's property. Now, I don't mean going out and buying 10 properties tomorrow, but I do mean learning how to use your savings, even a small amount, to create income. That's a totally different game. That income can come from, I don't know, a rent-to-rent deal, a BRR, a small JV, or a sourcing fee that you've sold. And once that money's working for you, whether it's through rent, passive income, or small deals, you've got more control than any bank can take away. That's real freedom. It's not about being rich. It's about being, well, it's not about being at the mercy of someone else's system. That's what it's not about. Now, if you're listening and thinking that that actually makes sense, but you've got no idea where you're going to start, that's exactly why we create Property.School. It's built for people who are just getting started, or they maybe want to get their hand-holding for the first proper deal to get it over the line. And here's what you're going to get. Hundreds of hours of courses, masterclasses and resources. Beginner-friendly content from everything from deal sourcing to speaking to agents to analysing numbers. Replays of some of our most famous challenges like No Money Down and How to Raise Finance. And a really solid community. No hype, no drama, just people learning together. And it's all for just less than 40p a day. There's no commitment. You can leave anytime. There's no ongoing contract. And while some of you are doing that and thinking about joining, let me share a link on the screen right now. I encourage you to just go and click it. Just check it out. There's no harm. Join, and if it's not for you, you can just cancel. It's not a problem. And while you're doing that, I want to leave you with this thought. You don't need to wait until something goes wrong to start protecting yourself. And you don't have to be ready to get started. I'll say that again. You don't have to wait until something goes wrong to start protecting yourself. And you don't have to be ready to get started. All you need to do is just start. You just need to start. You need to start learning, start asking questions, start building something small. So when the next unexpected thing happens, you're not the one who's waiting on a call from the bank. And that's what we're building inside Property.School. A place where you can learn, grow, and take back a bit more control. Even if you're starting out with nothing. So, what's to stop you now from just going and clicking that link and start doing? Click the link, join us, And let's make this year the year you finally do something with what you've got. See you inside, and remember to invest for freedom, choice, and profit.